Hello, welcome to our Today's Decay. Celebrating births and beginnings, everything important since the dawn of time. Today is May 20th, and here are all the dates that really rate. 1940. On this day, The Island of Doomed Men premiered. This is, it's playtime over here. This is a Peter Lorre film. I'm a huge Peter Lorre fanatic. It's not his best, but it is not bad at all. Plays a sadistic jailer on an island full of criminals. Part of this is he rarely gets leading roles, and here he's it. So, like, you know, Mad Love, M, would you put Crime and Punishment or Secret Agent in that category? I mean, he's like, I guess so, yeah. Rather than something like Maltese Falcon, where he's like a character actor and somewhat choose the scenery, if not the Falcon. Yeah. What else? Oh, well, I can tell a good Peter Lorre story. We did a Phantom Creep Theater spook show horror hosting thing in Coney Island a bunch of years ago. That was our all Peter Lorre event where we showed M, and it's not my favorite Peter Lorre film, but it is a fantastic movie. Not something that would make sense to horror host or make a spook show out of, because it's, you know, about a child killer. There's no giant rubber monster or gothic horror elements to involve. But it's a fantastic film, so we went with it, and we started off with a whole thing on his life, which he started off working with Bertolt Brecht in the Berlin theater circuit, and Fritz Lang found him and said, "I need you in this movie," and it was so impressive a performance that, like, people actually thought he was his child-killing character, that this wasn't a movie, that, like, he'd be out on the street or, like, at a cafe and people would accost him thinking, like, they needed to deal with this actual child killer, of which he was not. 1933 rolls around, and Peter Lorre, in the middle of the night, sends a drunken telegram to Adolf Hitler telling him to get lost, or some version of that, telling him what he thought of him, at least. And then, at some point shortly thereafter, goes to England and then America. But Hitler never forgot the slight, and fast forward almost a decade later, and Hitler is sending Nazi spies to infiltrate America, and had been instructed that if they have a day off from attempting to blow up the Hoover Dam or killing Albert Einstein, number 3 on their to-do list should be killing Peter Lorre, all because of this telegram he sent him many years earlier. So here they are in, like, you know, the height of World War II, and Hitler's carrying some grudges. Never worked. Peter Lorre survived. Well done, Peter Lorre. Yeah. So what else? 1954, Bill Haley's Rock Around the Clock premiered, a early anthem of rock and roll before rock and roll is truly a thing, or maybe like the, you know, this is definitely the jump from what's rhythm and blues to what's white people's reinterpretation of rhythm and blues. Yeah. Great stuff, great beat, and I really love his work with the Jodamars in England. I think I actually prefer them to the Comets, but either way, great stuff. And Bill Haley continued on for many years, like was performing into the through the 70s and early 80s, I think, right? Wasn't he in that Caster, like the first Caster Weekender, 79, 80, something like that? Yeah, I heard he kind of lost his mind near the end, but still something I would have loved to have seen, for history's sake. And that's it. We're history for today. Until tomorrow, goodbye.